Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to complete our task number 17 for gainers and losers in a stock market, and let's quickly remind you where we were. It's the place where we got the method for loading stock name, stock data from the file. Basically it's a file where the stocks are listed in alphabetical order, 100 of stocks, not to take too much time to acquire and display the data. Then our code will fetch the stock price information from yfinance for today and 1 week ago, where we are going to compare which stock lost the most and which gained the most. And as a return, we are going to provide a dictionary, which later on we will see will be transformed into a list, and then later into a data frame, which will be displayed in a Streamlit. So let's move on. We got our data frame information ready. Now next it's time to load stock symbols. So stock symbols equals to load stock data, the first method. Next we are going to provide the user opportunity to select the stock in this place of the screen, basically standard for Streamlit, which will have displayed the list of stocks from the file and give user an opportunity to click on one of the stock and get the stock plot with the price information for last month. So Streamlit sidebar title stocks list and selected stock will be Streamlit sidebar select box function, the drop down with functionality of radio button, so selecting one item at a time, select the stock or the chart and include stock symbols. Now this being created, we need to have our data for stock prices from this method and converted it into the format which will be possible to operate with for data frame. All stock data, we are creating an empty list to store all the data and going over each symbol in stock symbols to acquire the stock data, price information, I mean. Fetch stock data for symbol, and if there is a stock symbol, stock data, sorry, then we will append this stock data information to our empty list. All stock data and well stock data. Next, when this is complete and our loop is finished, the data frame, we are converting this list into a data frame. Sorry. Pandas data frame of all stock data. And now let's define how we're going, what will be our gainers and losers within this data frame. Top gainers equals df and largest 10, top 10 price change percentage. We need to make sure that we got the correct dictionary element name, price change percentage, and it will be among the symbol price difference and price change percentage. Only this third. Let's make sure that we have correctly named this price difference, and price difference. So we good. And the same code will work for the losers, of course, with small change. Here will be top losers and not the largest but smallest. And now this being gathered and worked out, so it will be calculated which are the 10 largest and 10 smallest. Time to display all this information. Streamlit header, top gainers, and Streamlit table of top gainers. With the same way will be for top losers. And here also change top losers. And now let's add function to display overall the stock data for all stocks in the list, which percentage had each and every one of them. So Streamlit header complete stock table. It will be display stock table data frame, and lastly we want to complete the part of displaying a plot for the selected stock. If selected stock plot chart stock chart for the selected stock. Okay, let's give it a run. Streamlit on task 17. Let's see what's going on in here. We can see here on the left side our select box tool, which contain all the list of stocks from our file. Basically that would be around 100 stocks. I minimized the number, but of course on the repository you can find a complete stock list which will be around 5,000 stocks, so it will take a while to get all the data for them and operate it through the loop. So basically here with 100 stocks we are like 1 minute, 2 minutes, and multiply it by 50. That would be your estimated time for 5,000 stocks. So what we can see here top gainers table with price change percentage 269%, A, T, and F. And top losers are AAGR, which has 0.02, which went down. Let's check for AAGR. Week ago price, we can see that it was 0.2. Now it's kind of delisted, seems to be delisted. So minus 94%. ALPP price difference. Let's go to the bigger ones like ASML. It's 17% drop. ASML. Here we go. The week ago price it was 872, and last trading day price it's 723, which means that the stock lost lost around 70%. And let's check exactly on this example. What and where, when went wrong. So we can have on the plot the actual date. The code is running and refreshing the display. As I assume you are going to need the real-time data, so I made sure that each time that user select the stock from here, that will update the entire page, so you will have the most refreshed data. Right now, when I'm recording this video, it's non-tradable hour, but when you will run it later on, maybe you can do it on business hours. So let's see here what went wrong. So we can see that drop happened on October 14 to 15. So in one day the stock lost a lot, and that caused its appearance as one of the top losers, so within top 10. And for gainers, we can see that all the gainers are basically playing in a small field, like AZZ. It's like 1.6 and 53% of increase. Let's scroll down, see what was the price before and after. 302 and 4.63, which means that, yeah, 53% of increase from 302. It's like by 1.5 and a bit more. I hope this was helpful for you and you enjoyed it. Our next videos will probably continue to remain small-scaled codes, which will be possible to complete in 1, maximum 2 video short lessons. I'll make sure to update the code on a GitHub repo. Actually, let's do it right now. Let's close this one and git add all, git commit message ask17 and repo, and git push region. Now our code is updated on the Git, and I'll make sure for all of you to have the link to our Git repository in this video description. Hope you liked it. Stay tuned. Wait for the next lessons, where I have a long way to go together. Thank you, and bye for now.